We know cat family animals, especially African big cats. Agility and strength combined in one, they command the grasslands capable of anything. Yet, just like Elon Musk and I are both humans, there is a significant difference in wealth. Even among African big cats, there exists an underclass. Unfortunately, the cheetah becoming the bottom-rung animal. Not only bullied by lions and hunting dogs, but also robbed of food by baboons and hyenas. Even ants make cheetahs feel like they are facing a major enemy, making them nervous and uneasy. On the grassland, it's a struggle for survival, where the law of the jungle prevails. Male cheetahs unite to adapt to the trend, seeking warmth in numbers. Among female cheetahs, however, there is discord. You walk your sunny path, I walk my narrow bridge. Sometimes they even go to war. Why do female cheetahs trouble each other? Why do female cheetahs confront each other with a military stance? 5 cheetahs join forces, forming the legendary alliance of the Masai Mara. They hunt in the rain as fast as the wind. The antelope is large. However, it can't resist the 5 cheetahs' coordinated cunning. However, before the antelope breathes its last, hyenas emerge from the shadows. They attempt to snatch the victory from the cheetahs. The cheetahs are helpless with a large number of hyenas, only able to watch as the antelope gets stolen. Though reluctant, the cheetahs dare not share the meat with the hyenas. While watching, a pride of lions emerges from the slope, driving the hyenas away. These 2 animals are competing for the cheetah's spoils right under their noses. This makes the cheetah brothers even more frustrated. Both cheetahs and lions are African big cats. Cheetahs lack the strong physique of lions. They cannot defend their spoils and only console each other. People consider this good. After all, the 5 cheetah brothers have a very high success rate in hunting when they join forces. Small-scale harassment poses no threat to them. So, situations like today are actually quite rare. Even so, the 5 cheetah brothers do not plan to stay here for long. They cross the Mara River, heading to the Serengeti. In the new territory, they mark their presence. They declare themselves the cheetah kings of the area. The life of the female cheetah, Cheetah, is extremely challenging. Compared to the alliance of male cheetahs, she can only hunt alone, facing large antelopes that even dare to attack her. The predators have become prey. If not recorded on video, it's hard to imagine antelopes daring to chase cheetahs. In the bushes, her 4 cubs await their mother's return. Unfortunately, Cheetah, due to not having meat for a long time, is very thin and can't produce much milk for her cubs. Cheetah can endure her own hunger. However, the hungry cries of her cubs disturb her. This prompts her to venture out again to hunt. Fortunately, Cheetah hunts shortly after leaving. The antelope joins the cubs, and they enjoy a hearty meal. However, ahead is a bit unusual. An uninvited guest. A heavily pregnant female leopard. Her large belly makes her imposing. The cubs quickly hide behind Cheetah, frightened and uneasy. Cheetah, facing the unfamiliar leopard, is in a dilemma. She doesn't want to give up the prey she worked so hard to catch, but she must protect her 4 cubs. In the end, Cheetah chooses to surrender the prey. One of the cubs is not satisfied and decides to help Cheetah regain the upper hand. Boldly approaching, the unfamiliar female leopard roars. The little one feels scared and runs away. This happens because there is a significant power difference between them. The alliance of 5 cheetahs is also advancing towards them. A group of fighting antelopes attracts the attention of the 5 cheetah brothers. The defeated antelope clearly gives them hope. Without bothering to conceal their approach, they launch a sprint from a distance. The cheetah's speed leaves other grassland animals in the dust. The animals hope they are not the targeted prey. The cheetah brothers are quite focused. From start to finish, their target is the defeated antelope in the fight. Their hunting actions are more like a lion pride rather than the typical cheetah moves. Their approach is straightforward and forceful, biting hard as soon as they grab it. Fortunately, there are many cheetahs, and their strength is significant. Working together, they finally bring down the antelope, which is full of tendons. Cheetah is not idle. Her children are hungry, and they must eat meat as soon as possible. After settling the little cheetah, Cheetah continues to move forward. She discovers a group of antelopes and locks onto a target, rushing forward. Cheetah is a sprinting champion, light as a swallow, fast as lightning. The small antelope can't shake her off, and Cheetah successfully hunts once again. Luckily, we do not see hyenas or cheetahs this time. Unfortunately, the baboons have perched on the tree, watching everything. Descending from the trees, the baboons confront Cheetah. Cheetah is not afraid of the baboons and engages in a confrontation with them. However, as the number of baboons increases, Cheetah is ultimately unable to resist. She cannot take risks, especially with her children waiting for her safe return. Once again, Cheetah's defeat allows the baboon group to obtain the antelope meat they desired. Gathering together, they feast on it. Poor Cheetah continues to hunt, but other animals keep robbing her. Yet she cannot give up. She must keep searching for opportunities on the grassland. It's to ensure her children survive. She spots a small zebra and quickly accelerates to chase it. In the chaos, suddenly, the 5 cheetah brothers appear. Once again, they snatch Cheetah's target. This time, Cheetah is even more speechless. She cannot stay here as these are 5 single male cheetahs. Moreover, she is a hungry and weak female cheetah. If she doesn't retreat early, she may face aggression. A large number of vultures arrive, and the 5 cheetah brothers unite. Vultures cannot pose a danger to them. However, their constant circling will inevitably attract other carnivores. One cheetah continually drives away the vultures. The others quickly enjoy a meal. Until night falls. Cheetahs usually hunt during the day, and the night is too dangerous for them. The 5 cheetah brothers quickly finish their meal and hide in the darkness. The appearance of the 5 male cheetahs makes the cheetah mother, Cheetah, uneasy. She quickly leads her cubs, continuing to move away from the troubled area. On the way to rest, they happen to block the path of ants. Ant bites can be quite painful, so the cheetahs quickly step aside, giving the ants a way through. Cheetah, leading her cubs, moves forward. Their speed is too slow, and the 5 male cheetahs catch up. Some of the little cheetahs climb up a big tree. The 5 male cheetahs have trapped Cheetah, and one of the little cheetahs by a small river. The small cheetah, brave, faces the formidable enemy with intimidation. Cheetah lowers her body, signaling submission. She urges the little cheetahs to escape and join the others. This strategy works. After the little cheetahs leave, Cheetah changes her gentle image. She shows resistance to the incoming 5 male cheetahs. The 5 male cheetahs, seeing themselves challenged, burn with anger. They engage in a fierce fight with Cheetah. The little cheetahs watch from the tree, wanting to help but unable to. Among the 5 cheetah brothers, there is one who pities Cheetah. He attacks his own companions in anger when he sees them ganging up on her. The alliance of 5 cheetahs crumbles in an instant. The once fragile alliance of male cheetahs shatters when they face the beauty of Cheetah. The entire process is chaotic, and eventually the smoke clears. The 5 cheetah brothers realize this female cheetah is not their perfect match. Instead, the brotherly bond is on the verge of collapse. The once strong alliance of male cheetahs dissolves. They face the loss of the female cheetah Tata. As the night falls, the cheetahs are usually active during the day, and the night is too dangerous for them. The 5 cheetah brothers quickly finish their meal and hide in the darkness. The appearance of the 5 male cheetahs makes the cheetah mother, Cheetah, uneasy. She quickly leads her cubs, continuing to move away from the troubled area. On the way to rest, they happen to block the path of ants. Ant bites can be quite painful, so the cheetahs quickly step aside, giving the ants a way through. Cheetah, leading her cubs, moves forward. Their speed is too slow, and the 5 male cheetahs catch up. Some of the little cheetahs climb up a big tree. The 5 male cheetahs have trapped Cheetah and one of the little cheetahs by a small river. The small cheetah, brave, faces the formidable enemy with intimidation. Cheetah lowers her body to signal submission. She urges the little cheetahs to escape and join the others. This strategy works. After the little cheetahs leave, Cheetah changes her gentle image. She shows resistance to the incoming 5 male cheetahs. The 5 male cheetahs see themselves challenged. Burning with anger, they engage in a fierce fight with Cheetah. The little cheetahs watch from the tree, wanting to help but unable to. Among the 5 cheetah brothers, there is one who pities Cheetah. He attacks his own companions in anger when he sees them ganging up on her. The alliance of 5 cheetahs crumbles in an instant. The once fragile alliance of male cheetahs shatters as they face the beauty of Cheetah. The entire process is chaotic, and eventually, the smoke clears. The 5 cheetah brothers realize this female cheetah is not their perfect match. Instead, the brotherly bond is on the verge of collapse. They carefully thought about it. They knew that forcibly obtained melons are not sweet. They decided to let go, gave the other party a chance and a dignified exit. The 4 little cheetahs joyfully climbed down from the tree. They ran to their mother, Cheetah. Mother Cheetah, however, couldn't be happy. She had to continue strengthening vigilance against external dangers. Plus, she had to speed up the hunting progress. This is to ensure that the 4 little cheetahs can survive, and there should be no slackening. Mother Cheetah, observing everywhere. Finally, she found an opportunity to hunt and killed a gazelle. Unfortunately, the gazelle was not completely dead. A lone wolf appeared, wanting to snatch the hard-earned food. This time there can be no retreat. She and the little cheetahs cannot afford repeated failures. If they can't eat meat this time, even if they survive, it will be difficult to last another 2 days. The little cheetahs became hesitant for a while. They didn't understand why their mother, who had been retreating, was so brave today. Encouraged by their mother, the little ones began to eat meat heartily. They relied on instinct. Under their mother cheetah's guidance, they even dared to challenge the lone wolf. The little cheetahs gained confidence. Even if they couldn't scare it to death, they wanted to be cute enough to overwhelm it. This left the lone wolf confused, looking silly on the periphery. Finally, as the night fell, the mother cheetah was not afraid of the lone wolf, but darkness would make the cheetah uneasy. In the shadows, enemies could come out at any time to tear the little cheetahs apart. Mother cheetah retreated, leaving the remains to the lone wolf. It's a new day again, and the 5 cheetah brothers finally bury the hatchet. The mother cheetah is just passing through. Brothers will always be together. They unite and want to celebrate their success. They plan to have a thrilling and clever hunting feast. The adult kudu is fat and heavy, unable to withstand the attacks of the cheetah. Repeatedly diffused, it had to use its front legs to hold on to the kudu's thigh, at the same time trying to flip it over. But the kudu didn't cooperate. Its limbs were firmly stepping on the ground, and it was constantly jumping up and down. In the deadlock, other cheetah brothers rushed over. The adult kudu and 5 cheetahs worked together. The kudu, though strong, couldn't escape their entanglement. This is the honor battle of the 5 cheetah brothers' rebirth from the fire. It is also the survival battle of the cheetah species. Formidable opponents in Africa constrain the cheetahs. This forces them to unite and form an alliance group. The wild dogs appear in time again, but this time the 5 cheetah brothers do not retreat. Some eat first while others guard on the side. But after all, they don't really want to fight the wild dogs. The cheetah's feigned actions almost confuse themselves. Fortunately, everything went according to plan without any mishaps. Until night falls, the lion pride and wild dogs appear simultaneously. The 5 cheetah brothers have also eaten their fill and turned to leave. The little cheetahs are gradually growing up. Mother cheetah begins to teach them hunting. She personally demonstrates long-distance pursuit. However, just watching cannot make the little cheetahs proficient. They can only learn the essence of hunting by personally participating. Mother cheetah deliberately caught a small gazelle. She handed it over to the little cheetahs to handle. The small gazelle stood up and ran away, with the little cheetahs closely chasing. Meanwhile, catch and release. After 2 or 3 times it seemed cruel. However, it was the most crucial part of the little cheetah's growth. The final moment has finally arrived. Mother cheetah brings the little cheetahs to the side of the lion pride. Lions are the cheetah's biggest enemy, and only about 1/10 of cheetahs can survive to adulthood. Among the fierce beasts that kill cheetahs, lions account for the largest proportion. Usually, Mother cheetah educates the little cheetahs to stay away from lions. But today, she needs to teach the little cheetahs to observe the lion's behavior. Know thy enemy, know yourself, and you can survive on the grassland. Lions are always around cheetahs, but mothers cannot always be by their side. Observing lions may seem like playing with fire. However, it is actually a test that Mother cheetah is giving to the little cheetahs. Now it's time to separate. The little cheetahs can already hunt on their own. Faced with adversity, the cheetahs bravely moved forward, overcoming one difficulty after another. However, there is one thing the cheetahs cannot change, and that is their living space. Cheetahs rely on speed for hunting. A vast territory is a basic requirement for their survival. The exploding population in Africa continually shrinks the cheetah's territory. Even within protected areas, human intervention increasingly restricts the cheetah's living space. Cheetahs do not fear their prey being taken, but they fear the lack of space to roam. The greatest care for the grassland's magnificent cheetahs is finding a way to return the land needed for their survival to these unfortunate creatures.